famous Sitco sign. That thing is famous for Fenway Park. Savannah. It's the big buildings. Boston Children's. Yeah. Come on. Let's go. Hey. Let me see. Sit down. Look. If you stand up, you're gonna fall and get hurt. Let me see your tigers. Oh. Look at your hair. It's such a mess. Okay. Want to sit here with you? Big buildings. So we just got back from Boston Children's Hospital in the city. It's like a city within the city, that whole medical district. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. So we got up early this morning. Of course, they actually don't go to bed till late at night. So she's still sleeping while I'm putting clothes on her this morning. I got her out the door. She's cranky, and we get to the, we drive into the city, and I haven't been there in years. So of course I'm using my GPS, and no problems. We made it in. Took us about 30 minutes, and parked in the garage. Went over to the Skywalk. Checked in at the front desk. Wow. I mean, this is my first time ever inside Children's Hospital. I mean, maybe I was there when I was a baby. Who knows? I'm sure at one point. But as an adult, my first time there, unbelievable. I mean, I was blown away by all the staff, how sweet, how friendly everybody was. Amazing, amazing, amazing. So we check in and we go into the room. And we're seen by, I don't know if she was, so we weren't seen initially by the dermatologist, the doctor. I don't know if it was her a physician's assistant, something like that. But anyway, she came in and she gave a good checking, checked everything, examined her scalp, and looked all her skin over, her fingernails. And then the doctor came in and followed up. And so what they said was this. That she has like this, it's not really a condition, but they have a name for it. It's like alopecia or something like that. It's like when your hair goes through a cycle of shedding. It's like sheds and then it grows back. And it's usually caused from environmental factors and stress. Or they asked me if within the past, I don't know, 6 months or whatever, 4 months, 5 months, if she had any major medical, illnesses, like if she had an illness where she needed antibiotics. And the last time she got sick in the Philippines was just before we left. And if you remember, I mean, she was really, really sick. She had a really high temperature. And sometimes this is like the aftermath of all that, So like she got sick and then she flew over here, a little bit of stress in a new environment. Although she's not really stressed. My kid is so happy. And a different food, that could be it, you know, the food change. Because don't forget, when she came here, she was still in diapers and she was still drinking milk. And in the Philippines, you know, I mean, they stick the bottle in the baby's mouth like 6 times, 8 times a day. So of course the baby's not really eating food. I mean, she ate food over there, but you know, they stuff rice in her mouth, but the majority of her nutrition came from the milk in the Philippines. Over here, it was a dramatic shift from milk to food. All she got is food, no more milk. I mean, she drinks milk in the morning and then at night, just that's regular milk, not that, you know, formula stuff, which has all kinds of, you know, stuff in it. And she doesn't eat vegetables, which is so difficult. But she does eat good on the other stuff, like the meats, you know, the fish. I mean, I don't know what kid eats, what kid likes to eat salmon. My kid loves salmon. Eats her salmon, she eats chicken, she eats meat. She likes soup, vegetables, pasta, rice, apples, mangoes, that kind of stuff. So she does eat. I mean, she eats well. So these are the circumstances. They tested her hair, they pulled on it, and and they did see hair coming out. Today is St. Patrick's Day. Happy St. Patrick's Day to all my Irish friends and to everybody else who's celebrating St. Patrick's Day. Our nurse, our physician's assistant, whoever she was, she is from Ireland. She was from Ireland, and she was telling me that in Ireland, the hospitals there are mostly staffed with Filipinos, and they said they wouldn't have hospitals without the Filipinos. It's all Filipinos who are, you know, employed over there. So shout out to all of the Filipinos working in Ireland on St. Patrick's Day. And so she's gonna be okay. She's fine. They said that it's like a shedding, like the hair will shed and then it'll come back, they said. And but they want to see her in about another 4 or 5 months. So they said in about 6 months she should be okay. Her hair should all be growing back in. And they looked under the magnifying glass and they could see already new follicles popping up. So that means it's starting to regenerate. But see, I mean, I knew something wasn't right. I mean, because everyone kept saying, no, she's fine, her hair is fine. I'm like, no, it's not. I know my kid. I mean, I'm with her 24/7, and I brush her hair like every other day, so I know when something's not right. And you know, of course, my mom and sister are like, see, I told you it's nothing. But to me, it's not nothing. It is something. I mean, she's losing hair. It is something. You know, it's not nothing. But I'm glad we went to the doctor. Everything's okay so far. And that's the situation. Thanks for watching. Happy St. Patrick's Day.